Hi guys, welcome to the new video. If you are new, subscribe, I upload every day video, it's gonna help my channel. Today, I'm gonna build some train station very easy from basic shapes. Okay, so I am in Blender as you can see. I'm gonna select my cube, S, move the mouse to make it smaller, maybe something like this. Now, I'm gonna travel. If you don't know how to navigate, of course, view, navigation, rogue navigation, right click, assign shortcut, shift F, and you can travel in Blender. Now, this is gonna be my tracks. So I'm gonna rescale this in the Y axis. So S, Y, and just move the mouse to rescale this in this axis. Now, I'm gonna duplicate this, shift D, G, X, and just move this maybe right here. This is my tracks for my train, yes? Now, shift A, on the mesh, I'm gonna choose cylinder. This is gonna be my pipes, if that makes sense, yes, from this shape. So I'm gonna rotate this by R, Y, 90 degrees. Wait, guys, R, X, I'm sorry, 90 degrees to match up those tracks, yes? So R, X, and basically 90, and click enter. Now, I'm gonna rescale this S and move the mouse to make it smaller, and I'm gonna move this, so G, X, and maybe right here. And once again, rescale this in this axis, yes? Look at the mouse, we, S, Y, and I'm just moving my mouse, yes, to rescale it. So this is my pipe, Shift D, GX, and I'm just duplicating this, my stupid pipe. And once again, I can duplicate this, Shift D, GX, and maybe put right here, and Shift D, GX, and maybe put right here, why not? You can duplicate how many times, how many pipes you wanna have. Now, this is important stuff. We're gonna build some train station from the plane. So we use cube, we use cylinder, now we're gonna use plane. Shift A, on the measure I'm gonna choose plane. And I'm gonna rescale this by S and move the mouse to make it bigger. Something maybe like this, and I'm gonna rescale this in this Y axis. So S, Y, and just move the mouse, okay? Now, what do you wanna do? Basically, you can click tab to go to the edit mode, click 2 to add selection and select this edge. And we're gonna extrude those edges. So select this edge, EZ to extrude in the Z direction, as I can see, right here, yes. And I'm gonna click EX to extrude in this direction, as you can see. I don't wanna build tunnel, I wanna just extrude this in this direction. I'm gonna show you. Yes, as you can see, I just extrude in this X direction, right? So what next? EZ, I'm sorry, and I'm just extrude this right here, and EX to extrude maybe right here to create this stupid ceiling, yes, or whatever, and EZ, as you can see, I just extrude this in this stupid direction. I can of course extrude maybe right here, EX right here to create some stupid stuff, EX right here, yes, and I just built some stupid, as you can see, tunnel, if that makes sense, yes, for my trucks or whatever. Yes, using just one plane and extrude this stupid plane. Of course, this is too big a little bit, but you can play around on this stuff, okay? What kind of shape you're gonna build. So what next? I'm gonna rescale this as Y, maybe something like this, yes? And you can rescale those pipes and, you know, cubes, yes, right here, those stupid pipes by S, selecting by holding shift, yes, and select each, hold shift, as Y to rescale in this axis. So what next? Basically, you want to add some detail right here. Because if I'm going to just show you, this is, as you can see, stupid tunnel with some cylinders and some tracks, yes? I hope you seeing this. We can add some more detail to this. So how we can add detail? Basically, select the tunnel, yes, from the plane that we just extrude by EX, EZ, whatever, yes? Those edges, this edge, one edge. Click tab to go to the edit mode, and you can play around on this stuff. You can of course go to the edit mode, like I said, by clicking tab, A to select all, Control R to add a loop cuts. Yes, you can add a loop cuts maybe by scrolling the mouse, yes, This is just one loop cut. Two, maybe I'm gonna add something like 3-4 loop cuts, and I'm gonna just left click, and I'm gonna just wait, yes. Once again, left click and extrude this by EX. As you can see, I'm just adding some more detail, and I'm gonna extrude this in this direction. So EX, and this just create these stupid planes. EY, wait, guys, and I just created these stupid boxes. Yes. So EX, this create my stupid planes, flat. EY to extrude in this direction to create those boxes. This give me a little bit more detail on this stupid stuff. What next? Basically, you can select click 3 to go to the face selection, and you can maybe hold Shift S to select some faces. I'm gonna select those up right here, and I can extrude this by EZ right here, maybe to add a little bit more detail. Why not? Yes, this gives me interesting kind of shapes. Of course, I can select this, go to the edit mode by clicking tab, and I can maybe select those edges, yes, those faces, I'm sorry, and EX to extrude maybe in this direction. We don't have basically the same shapes, yes, or whatever. So you can play around on the stuff, and this gives me, as you can see, a little bit more detailed stuff to this, and basically you can shape this stuff, yes. As you can see, this gives me more kind of shapes on this stupid, because it's flat. But if I just extrude some faces, yes, I'm just clicking tab, yes, to go to the edit mode and choose 2 on the edge selection. I can select maybe this edge and EX to extrude this in this direction. Why not? I can maybe extrude different kind of edge, maybe this EX right here, and EY. I just extrude this, as you can see. Bam. This gives me more detail to extrude those stupid, as you can see, lines, yes, edges. Select the edge EX. Wow, EY. Let's go. And you add more detail. I'm just moving the mouse, yes, EX, EY to extrude in this direction. To add more detail to this stupid station. And this is my tracks, this is my pipes. And you can duplicate these pipes, yes, Shift D, GX maybe. To add more cinematic look. Something like this right now. Shift D, GY. You're just playing around on those basic shapes and just extrude some faces to add more detail to this, yes? You can click 3 to go to the face selection and maybe choose EZ to maybe crop up a little bit, as you can see, the ceiling, yes, down, or maybe up right here, yes. So you're just playing around to basically add more geometry to this stupid planes, because it's flat. If you're gonna just extrude those faces from the planes, yes, those edges, I'm sorry. So what next? Basically, you can shade this stuff, of course. You can select those tracks, yes. Select, you have Blender Kit. Tab right here, some metal, rusty metal or whatever, yes. Rust metal. You can shade this, you know. It's very fucking simple. Bam. Yes. And those pipes I can select. Maybe I'm gonna add this stupid metal right here, bam. Why not? And I'm gonna choose this. Yes, I have my stupid pipes, I have my stupid tracks, and you can shade this stupid building too that you just created. I'm gonna show you basically at the end of the video. I'm gonna show you different kind of shape, yes, that you can create. Something like this, but different kind of, you know, stuff. Once again, yes, we're gonna model in this stuff. So basically, as you can see, I just added some material to this. Yes, I can select this tunnel, go click new, and I can add, go right here on the material stuff, click new, metallic, yes, right here. And I can, you know, click tab to go to the edit mode, click 3 to go to the face selection. I can separate some faces, maybe right here to add different material, yes, by holding shift, right click, separate. selection, and I can basically just go on the material and delete this material. Wait, guys. Select this. Okay, right here. Select those faces that are separate. Delete the material. Create new, and I can maybe add ammunition or whatever material you want. And basically, you just shading the stuff by selecting. Click tab to go to the edit mode and separate some faces to add different material to each stupid stuff by hold shift and just separate. Yes, I can separate maybe those faces right here. Why not? Okay, right click, separate selection. I'm just holding shift, yes, and selecting those stuff. Click tab to go to the object mode, select this stuff that you separate. Of course, you just right click and choose separate selection, yes, if you are in the edit mode. And yeah, I can add different material to those faces, yes. Maybe I'm gonna delete this and tab right here some metal, and maybe I'm gonna choose this rusty wall, whatever. And you just shade in each part of this building if you want, yes. You can add of course some video right here to add very realistic stuff, not ammunition, or you can add whatever material you want on each fucking how to say face, if that makes sense. Because you just select and click tab, and you can separate whatever face you want, maybe those faces. Right click, separate selection, select those faces that you separate, delete the material, and you can add right here from blender kit. Just tap whatever material you want to basically shade this stupid stuff. Okay, as you can see, this looks like shit, but you can play around on this stuff. I can add right here rust. Why not? I can add on this stupid building different kind of material. Maybe I'm gonna add, I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna look like shit. Or maybe this looks like shit. So basically you just playing around on this stuff. Okay? And you can create very simple train station, just extruding edges and from basic shapes. I hope you get it, what I am talking about. And you can play around, of course, on the lighting, yes? Just turn the light down right here. And you can play around on the fucking lighting to add different kind of shape. I'm gonna show you once again how you can model this stuff, because this is simple, yes? You just add some cubes, rescale this to make it smaller, and SY to create tracks, or maybe cylinders to create some pipes, yes, right here to add more detail. But if you want to build this train station or whatever, as you can see, this is some stupid stuff. Just I'm gonna add plane, and I'm gonna move this right here. This is my base, yes, from my train station or whatever. S to rescale this, yes. SY to rescale this in the Y direction. Now click tab to go to the edit mode. Click 2 to the edge selection. Select this edge because this is our ground. This is the tracks, yes, that we basically gonna put our cubes. So select this edge, easy, and just move this up, yes. EX to extrude right here in the x-axis. Once again, EZ to extrude up, yes. Once again, EX to create a fucking ceiling, yes. EZ, something like this, yes, to add the wall. EX to add more detail, maybe right here, yes. EZ to add the ground. That's it. This is, you know, EX, easy. Just hold this stupid edge and you can play around on this stuff. You just create the basic shape, yes? And you can select this stuff, go to the edit mode, yes? A to select all, Control R to add loop cuts, and just move a mouse. As you can see, this is just one loop cut. Maybe I'm gonna scroll and add 2 loop cuts. Left click, yes, and once again left click and E to extrude, and this just create my stupid, as you can see, detail, yes. So E, I just extrude maybe this in the EX direction. This just add those stupid planes, and I can EY extrude to add, as you can see, different stupid shapes to this stuff. and you just select in each fucking face, and you can extrude this or play around on this stuff, yes, to add more detail, more kind of different shapes to this. So you can add loop cuts, yes, to this basic shape. I'm gonna just Control Z to show you once again. Select all, yes. This is my stupid base. Tap A, Control R, to add loop cuts. Scroll the mouse. I'm gonna add more loop cuts. Left click double times E, X, as you can see, and E, Y, and E, X. And this just create my stupid boxes. Yes, right. And you can basically select, click in 3, and select whatever faces you want right here on the ceiling. Yes, maybe select those faces. Easy, extrude this down. Yeah, easy, extrude this down. And you just adding more detail to this translation or whatever you want to fucking create. Yes, this is just basic shape. Wait, guys, because right here I'm gonna add like, yes, and you can basically, of course, you have this kind of situation because you just extrude some faces and it's like doesn't match up the geometry. Just add Shift A, of course, plane, and you can add different plane right here, different material if you have this kind of situation because the geometry doesn't match up right here. Yes? So it's basically creating this kind of mess. But you can, like I said, add plane right here and add different material, and you have the ground on your stupid train station. And you can select this, as you can see, I can select this face, EX, extrude this in this direction, yes? And maybe, or maybe you can even add some wireframe effect on some faces, yes? So tap, I can maybe separate, wait guys, those faces right now, right here, I'm gonna show you. Separate, right, separate selection, select this, yes? This is my stuff. Go to the edit mode by clicking tab A to select all, right click subdivide. I'm gonna subdivide this a couple of times, as you can see, and I'm gonna just add wireframe effect right here, modifiers, wireframe, and this gives me this stupid kind of effect of wireframe. You don't see this because I don't have light right here. You get the idea, just play around on the stuff. This is not very complicated. This is very simple fucking shit, okay? I hope you see this wireframe. If not, I'm sorry. So once again in speed motion, just wait guys, plane, and you can build different kind of shapes. You just extrude some stuff, some faces, and that's it. And you can shape each face, and you have the train station. This is my base. 2, add selection, easy, EX, easy, EX, EX, I'm sorry, easy, and I can create maybe something like this, or maybe easy right here, EX, easy, bam. This is my base. Control R, tap A to select all, Control R, cut some loop cuts. Wait guys, I'm gonna rescale this first. So SY, this is my tunnel. Control R to add the loop cuts. As you can see, I can scroll the mouse to add more loop cuts or less. Something like this. EX to add the stupid faces if I want, yes. Maybe on this side I can add EY. Wait guys, because it's like making my mess. Okay, EY, and this create this kind of stuff, and EX to create those boxes, yes, as you can see, and I can create those boxes maybe right here. So EX, yes, to add different kind of shapes to this stupid stuff. You can play around, just add loop cuts and play around on the stuff if you want, or maybe just select, you know, some faces, not add loop cuts, but subdivide this stuff. I'm gonna show you. This is not very detailed tutorial, but I hope you get the idea. This is my base. This is my stupid base. Yes, A to select all, right click. I can subdivide this. Like this. Subdivide this couple of times, maybe something like this. And I can go to the edit mode and basically extrude whatever face I want. Yes, add more detail to this. So hold shift, EX, wait guys, EX. Okay, this give me different, geometry. Right here, I can, EX, maybe this, yes, EX to add different EZ to add different kind of, as you can see, shapes on those base to add more detail, and you can shade later, yes, this stuff. So just selecting the faces and easy EX, yes, as you can see right here. I'm gonna just select this stupid stuff. Wait guys, because I just clicking right here. Wait, guys. Whatever, you just selecting the faces and extrude this, okay? Thank you for watching this stupid fucking tutorial. This tutorial fucking sucks. And as you can see, you can create something interesting with this. Yes, some train station. You can shade those stuff by just separate the stupid faces and add different material. Yes, just right click, separate selection, and whatever selection you want, you're gonna separate. You're gonna have train station. You can add some rusty metal or modern metal, whatever fucking you want. This is just base. Extrude this stupid edge, create this stupid box, and later on just add loop cuts or maybe extrude some faces to add more different kind of shapes to this. Thank you for watching this shit tutorial. I need content on my channel. See you on another one. Bye guys.